Well, now I know. That fucking overpriced Westchester hairstylist lied to me. I was, I don't know, in my early 40s when my hair started to go gray. Which was actually no huge surprise because my mom's hair had been white for as long as I could ever remember. Women used to stop her in the grocery store and ask her where she went to get her hair professionally frosted. She went to a salon in Chappaqua called Anthony and Cleopatra. The owner was an effeminate man named Anthony. As far as I know, there was never any Cleopatra. My mom's color was 100% natural, though. Anthony just cut it and advised her to use a purple shampoo so that the white would remain vibrant and not turn yellow. On the rare occasions that I'd be allowed to use the shower in my parents' bathroom, I'd see that bottle of purple shampoo and think that it looked so cool. Purple was my favorite color. But I knew it was off limits. I wasn't old enough to use it yet. It's kind of like a bottle of gin, tempting, enticing. But I was a goody-goody. I stuck with my Clairol Herbal Essences shampoo with the youthful goddess on the bottle. So when my hair did start to go gray, I was actually kind of excited to see if it would turn out as beautiful as my mom's. But the salon owner talked me out of it. Oh no, you don't want to do that. It's not going to be nice. You can tell just looking at the roots. No, you have to color it. Too often in life, we women are programmed to just go along and accept what other people tell us. And that hairstylist, she was like a drug dealer. She said, just try it once. I won't even charge you the first time. Well, that was it. I was addicted, hooked into driving 45 minutes every 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, and it cost a fortune too. But you know, I would have kept doing it if it hadn't been for COVID. All that time I couldn't get to the salon. It actually was kind of fun to see the progression of my hair color and the red demarcation line get lower and lower. A year passed. It was really the only entertainment I had. Well, that and Netflix. When I finally saw my friends again, they raved over my natural color. They gave it 5-star reviews, just like the Tiger King or the Queen's Gambit. Once I got my vaccine, I decided I'd go to a new salon. I told the owner point blank I wasn't going to color my hair anymore. She didn't even argue with me. I guess I'm at my most powerful now. After all, I've made it this far. My hair is like a badge of courage. It marks the time that I've lived through a global pandemic. I'm actually kind of relieved my mom's not around to have to suffer through. She's been gone a decade this coming year. Obviously, I'll never forget her. But now, when I see myself, I'm reminded that I'm my mother's daughter.
I will never forget the powerful lessons of my life, the sorrows, the joys, the downright fucking crazies, and everything in between that has brought me to this most exquisite place in time, the time of crone, the age of wisdom flowing like my long mane of silver hair. The things that were invisible to me, hidden from me by my youth, my crone clearly sees and appreciates the gifts that they bring. But before realizing what a gift it would be to be older one day, I worried how I would be seen one day, decrepit with the wrinkles and the graying hair. And I worried about how to hold this process off, how to disguise it until I was ready to wear it, as if I had power and control over the aging process. Funny how that works. imagining life happens when we're ready for it. I was a 30-year-old mother with two sons, age 6 and 8, with a new baby on the way. It was my second marriage, our first child together, and it was our wedding anniversary. Absolutely one of the most joyful days of my life. But there was a lesson lurking in the corner. One of those lessons I would classify as downright fucking crazy. I wasn't ready for this one. I was 4 months pregnant when I heard the words, "You have advanced cervical cancer." And then it's a healthy girl. I was stunned and terrified and fighting cancer for two, my daughter and me. Then I was told to terminate my pregnancy so I could start treatment to try and save myself. But I desperately wanted my daughter to be saved too. She was the reason the cancer had been found in the first place after 3 years of being misdiagnosed. I knew I wouldn't survive this cancer without my daughter in my life. She was my key. There was something deep and ancient stirring within me, commanding me to push through my fears and the cancer with everything I had, and to never look back, because this was what I needed to get through to reach my daughter, and little did I know, myself as well. I felt like this was some horrific test. I wanted to age into the beautiful crone I'd imagined myself becoming one day. And now I was hearing that this might not be possible, aging or reaching my season of crone. Damn it, I was so pissed off about the whole deal. But life is rarely fair. And with that, I made the choice to fight for my daughter, myself, and the crone that I longed to become. I would listen to my inner voice telling me to believe that I could do this, to fight, and to never look back. I started telling myself and others that I would be the survivor who leads her daughter out of the storm, because one day she will be a woman too. And we are women who fight. We are strong, brave, intuitive women. We are the women who accept life's challenges, dancing for our lives in oncology, and refusing to accept less than what we deserve, which was life. The baby and I were so sick and at the weakest moments of our lives. Yet at my most powerful, I had followed the inner voices of what felt like the crones before me. And then I had a vision. That was 26 years ago, and my daughter, Stephanie, is my best friend. I made the decision of a lifetime. Well, 2 lifetimes, my daughter's and mine. And I am now proudly wearing the title and crown of crone with my children and grandchildren by my side. This is what I hold close.